Sup dudes, what's new? Before we get started, let's get you caught up on the videos containing the future of homesteads, habs, and bases.
And Alpha 324 is just the beginning of establishing your home. Stay tuned for more at CitizenCon this year. Until then, get ready for Alpha 324. It's time to shape your own adventure.
Analyzing. Please stand by.
Homesteads, habs, and bases. I am going to be completely honest. Look, I'm not a fan of surprises, okay? Especially if they come with a hefty price tag. So as your friend and a fellow long-time contributing tax-paying Star Citizen, I'm giving you well in advance notice that my radar is going off and it's going crazy. Yes, I have some bad news and more bad news, but I hope I'm wrong. My fear is one, the newly advertised Habs will come at a cost. That cost being a chunk out of your high interest and highly overused credit card. Number two, the Habs will be on sale during CitizenCon, but they will most likely be in limited supply. Okay, I'll put it out there. I was honest with you. Let it sink in, and then let's process. There is some good news. The good news is that yes, this is simply my personal speculation, based off my personal intuition, which has been fine-tuned over the years, an unlocked side effect from the epic journey undertaking. In this video, we are going to quickly address the main points that led me to this decision, and then you can decide for yourself. Number 1, fabrication versus prefab. The latest video shows a prefabricated homestead, which leads me to believe that there is a design in place which is ready and relatively easy to sell. versus one you would have to fabricate yourself. Additionally, at its core, a pre-fabricated homestead is equivalent to a stationary ship persisting on the server, and that coding for this is relatively the same and already available. Additionally, adding to your base will be no different than a modular ship, which isn't a bad thing. Number 2, shiny and polished versus building blocks. There is clearly a high level of detail displayed in the most current Homestead trailer. Marketing wise, this is exactly what you want, as a shiny sporty car sells itself. I guess in all fairness, it is still going to be the cheapest house you can buy in this economy. Where was I? Oh yeah, number 3, CitizenCon. So, they teased that this will be discussed more at CitizenCon. And it makes sense, as selling a Hab is a refreshing change/transition from the usual focus on capital and carrier ships. And it adds to the hype. Number 4, alien isolation. Did you notice how isolated the Hab appeared? I can only assume that there's a limit on Habs, so don't expect too much. Number 5, land claims. Who remembers land claims? Better yet, who bought one and who still has it? Homesteads will ultimately require land claims, resources, blueprints, etc., etc., which currently is not in game and difficult to test and implement, while prefab homesteads requires less resources and startup time. And for my final point, the SOP. Standard operating procedure. That's it. Now, change my mind, please. But in all seriousness, either way works for me. I just don't like surprises. But let me know your thoughts. If you made it this far in the video, much thanks. I hope you learned something, and Godspeed.